All right. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the next devlog 5.5. I think I have discovered the source of the scaling issue, and we're going to try and address that here. And it's going to take a lot of reformatting to get this fixed. So I went over to the UE forums and had a little bit of a talk with their AI, and just a little bit of a talk to try and get the best practices and whatnot. So I'm gonna try and use what I learned and implement that. So one of the things that I learned is that the formatting I have between the lines is bad. You don't want to do manual spacing, which is what I did, with this, where each line is, shift enter. So you can make a new line manually that way. Apparently, you don't want to do that. If you need a new line, it's best to put in just a new text box. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn all of these, as well as the numbers, into individual text boxes. So let's get started. I've went ahead and taken the original layout and shifted it off to the right here, just so we can see what we're working with a little bit better. And so we're going to start putting in a vertical box. And we're only going to have the one vertical box. We're going to call this VB underscore code panel. We'll go with that. And then you need to be anchored. If you don't want to do, we'll do full screen. That's fine. Because you're going to be a child of this, which in that case, we need to drag the whole thing. I want it to fill this entire panel. Okay, so this is going to be our only vertical box. Hopefully, if I'm doing things right now. This will be our only vertical box, because everything's going to be stepped downwards. But we're going to have, for each line, we're going to have a horizontal box. So we're going to have several horizontal boxes nested underneath this coding panel. So let's get started with that. So what the vertical box does is it steps things downwards, sort of line by line, top to bottom. Horizontal box does basically the opposite, where it steps it from left to right. So the vertical box will give us our line by line structure, and our horizontal box will split the numbers from the text, and we can also add additional text boxes underneath that horizontal box to add in the standard text boxes versus the editable text boxes. So it's going to be a lot more annoying to get everything formatted, get everything in the position that it needs to be, but it should be the proper format where everything will scale the way it is supposed to. And so it's better to go ahead and fix this problem now rather than later on, because this is not a solution that we can just copy and paste between the puzzles like I was hoping it would be. This is something that the earlier we fix, the easier it's going to make it moving forwards. So let's get started. This is going to be code. So C underscore line 1. So inside of this horizontal box, we're going to have a text box. Just a regular old text box. And then we're going to have a second text box. Let's put this panel up at the top. So we're not clipping through these to get there. Line number. So we'll do line 1. And you will be code 1. Terrible way to go about it, but you know what? Whatever. So line 1, you're going to be off to the right, maybe? Still not really familiar with how these work. So text, we're going to have just 1. And then for translation, I don't know if I want to do padding. Is padding the only thing I can do? I can do translation. To split the text between line number and code with 2 text boxes in a horizontal container. Should I use translation or padding on the text boxes? Padding. Create consistent spacing between line numbers of code, not translation. Reason padding participates in layout calculations, maintaining stable and uniform spacing. Set padding on the slot of each text box to control space between them. Adjust alignment, i.e. line number right aligned, code left aligned inside the horizontal box. Avoid using render, transform, translation for spacing. Okay. So code is going to be right aligned, or line number is going to be right aligned, code is going to be left aligned. So you are going to be right aligned. And then you are going to be left aligned, so that's good. So for line number 1 here, so the padding, I guess let's go over here to the padding. And from the left, we'll start with, I don't know, 10. 10. Oh, no, 150. We'll start off with, we'll see how that looks. And also we need to adjust the, Actually, you know what? No, let's get rid of that padding. Because if we go by padding, then we'll have to adjust the entire thing. Instead, let's adjust the vertical box container. Just until, because then, since it's right aligned, any other ones that come in should start evenly spacing themselves out without having to do any padding. So now let's look at the size. It is Roboto Bold 18. So we're going to go over here, Roboto Bold, and then we're going to go with 18. There we go. And so on the text block, we are going to want some padding on the left. Let's do 15. Compile. And let's just see how that looks. Okay, not bad. I like the number. Maybe scooch it just a little more, make them a little closer together. So we're going to adjust that vertical box. Just a tad. Right there. And we're going to take away some of that padding from the text block. We'll go with 10. Now we'll see how that looks. That's better. I like that. Okay. So now we should just copy this horizontal box here. Copy it and paste it underneath, and we should get the result that we want. So here, let's copy the text in. Relic. Then if we minimize this, copy and then paste, there we go. Line 2. And then you don't need to be under that, you need to be under this code panel here. Stretch to fill. Now hold on a minute. Oh. There we go. I was so confused for a second. I was like, that's not at all what it was supposed to do. Okay. Need to be more careful about that. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. That's a better way to copy it. So it's going to be inversed. So line 1 represents line 2 is line 3, and then line is just line 1. I don't know if there's a way I can get around that, but oh well. Yeah, because this one down here. Line. And you will be line 1. You will be line, oops, 2. You will be, yeah, you're line 3. Next will be line 4. Status online. A functional. For oops. Sector. functional. I don't like doing it this way, but apparently this is the best way to do it. So says the machine god. Here's where the first issue is. Okay. So let's adjust this. Align right. Fill vertically. So we're going to want to do, we're going to adjust all of these. Right. Right. Left. Right. And there's all the box. So let's adjust the panel back to here. Uh, okay, what if I try this? No. Let's see. Turn the fan on and start getting a little warm. Single horizontal box as children of the same line. Okay. Alright. Then we'll skip that. We'll go down to line 11. Because then that is where we can start messing with the padding settings. Figure this out. Okay. So that, something is not going right. You are not aligned properly. You're still left aligned. You're not right aligned. Why is that? Let's see. That's to the left. Justification is right. Fill alignment. Okay. Line number text box. Set size rule to auto. So line number text box. Size rule to auto. Fix width to fit content. I don't see that. Or unless that is talking about auto. Never mind. Set horizontal alignment, H align to right. Horizontal alignment, H align to right. Yes. Code text box slot says size rule to fill. Space. Left. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, those aren't aligned. These aren't here. What is going on? I feel like I've been lied to. It makes no difference. Still left aligned. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This setup creates clean code-like layout with a fixed width right-aligned number column and an expanding left-aligned code column. Well, no, that's still, that's right. Because the numbers are right aligned, the code's, yeah, that's right. They are still left aligned. They're not right aligned. Let's do that. Let's do a fixed slot size. One problem after another. Size box, huh? Uh, I'll try it. No. There we go. Okay. So it's the line there. Okay. So size box. Oh, bud. Oh, you won't. Okay. Fine. Look, give me just a couple minutes to get this figured out, and then we'll go do something, okay?
Yeah, there are two reasons. Well, one, what I just told you, like I look up the room. Two is that you're also stressed.
Here you go. Then give me a couple minutes. Let me get this formatting figured out, then we'll go do something. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Wait, Dad, I have a question.
Hmm?
How long has it been since you have used this drone?
It's been a while.
It's starting to get will be a long while because each vendor in the same spot for I don't know how long. Like, it's just starting to get some dust on it. Where is it? For some, I think it's a fourth. And what's that thing that you use for your keyboard to get rid of the dust on it?
My air duster?
Yeah. I'm gonna just
If it's charged.
Mm. And Steven, you don't remember where the what's that? How do you turn this on?
Hold the power button. Yep. Here's the moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Hey, let's go. There we go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, finally. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you gotta turn that off, bud.
Oh.
It needs to be charged. Okay. Finally. Now I want to get to line 15 with that editable text box and make sure this actually works.
Is this the controller to your phone? Okay. Whenever you're done, when you can buy our gems. You know what you're doing right there. The gem gives you a controller. Yes.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This is super tedious, but if it works, whatever. Oop, I did the wrong thing there. $13. Code for 13. Start up.
Hmm.
14. Like that. And we're at line 15. And this is where the code goes. Link. Set line 15 color on error. Delete that. And we want to copy in U. Okay. Looks nice. Let's see. If this... If this doesn't work, I might cry. I don't know. Oh my god, let's go. It works. Oh, that's huge. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, finally. Oh. And since I copied it over, all the functionality should still be there. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. I figured it out. Whoop, if I do a reset, then it doesn't. I'll need to fix that later. Right now, I don't care. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Now, there is a slight bit of something going on here. Do you have... What's going on with you? You don't have any padding. Want to fill. Justification left. Fill vertically. Alright, it's got 10 padding. We need to add that 10 padding to the left. Right. Make sure that looks visually correct. Does not look visually correct. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Zero. Why? Huh. Why is that? So this is overlapping the size box. Why are you able to overlap the size box? You shouldn't be doing that. Why are you doing that? Is it because the padding under appearance? Also need to check the margin. There is no margin. Why? What is going on with you? Well, that is strange. Huh. So is this the only... That's the only padding. Now what happens if I get rid of your padding? Now, what if I give you padding to your slot? There we go. That's what it was. It was the appearance padding. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Figured it out. We're good. So let me take the whole vertical box and slide it over just a touch. Yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh, finally. Oh, yay. Almost. I got a couple more lines to copy. $16. And 17. Text. We'll do the text on 12.
Next to his balcony's on the outside.
Is Mama home? No?
Next is his balcony.
Okay.
That's in the right.
Alright.
Yeah, can you pull this one?
Hmm?
Pull this one. Yeah, can you pull that strong?
Oh, well, now Mama's home. Let's go. Oh, that's massive.
Don't tell Mama. Don't tell Mama.
I fucking got it. You need help getting anything in? Okay. Alright, I'm about to end this one anyway. I finally got the formatting. I'll do the rest of the puzzles off camera. I'm just so happy I finally got it resizing properly. Watch. So the issue I had, remember, was this. I got everything else to size fine. The issue I had was the interactable element would not scale properly. Now, it does.
Well, that's good.
Ah,
All right. Come on.
I'm so happy.
Come on, help
All
me
right.
get out of the pool.
I will. Alright, I'm going to end this stream here. Let me go ahead and delete these other lines because we don't need them anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. That, or that. That's so good. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I certainly did. I hope you join me for the next one Monday. See you later.